I'm late. Usually I like to get this video done and out by May 1st, and here it is May 5th, and I'm just getting it out to you. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Chris O'Neill from Sew the Distance. Thank you for joining me, and if you're returning, you already know me, and welcome back. Before we get started talking about the projects that I did last month, I just wanted to mention that I do have something at the very end that I want to talk to you about, and I need your opinion on. So please stay tuned to that. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I did was I bound this Christmas quilt. This Christmas quilt has been sitting here since Christmas, before Christmas, without a binding, and I really wanted to get it bound. Then after I bound it, I threw it in the washer and it just got so soft. I used a flannel on the back, which I've never done before. It is so cozy. I can just see myself cuddled up with a cup of hot chocolate and a good book. Also, I don't think I ever showed this quilt, so it's something new too that you haven't seen. Next, I worked on these bags. I have them over here. And I made the first one for a class that I was going to teach from this book, More Weekend Sewing. And then I just started making these bags. I think I made 4 in all, and I love them. They are so fun to make. It's a pretty easy pattern to follow, but I would recommend, as I would recommend for any pattern, reading through all the directions and making sure that you understand what you need to do. I'll put a link to this book in the description. It's by Annie's Sewing, so I'll put a link to that too. Great book. It's the only pattern I've made from this so far, but I do hope to make a few of the other projects. Next, if you didn't see my videos, I made coasters for the summertime using the crumb quilting technique. I also made some embroidery hoop art, which was so fun, and I'm addicted. This particular one was not featured in the video because I just finished it. I love the metal hoop. This is from a scrap piece of quilt that I had that was a string quilt, so it was a lot of fun to make. Also, this guy, it's not a button, it's an earring. I found this in my button bin. I couldn't find the other earring, so I put it on there and I just stuck it through. I love the way it turned out, and I embroidered that word sew. I haven't hung these up yet on the wall, but I hope to. I probably have like 6 more hoops that I want to use and make some more. They're so much fun. I'll put a link to that video here too. Okay, and then the Anne of Green Gables quilt, the collaborative. There were a lot of questions about this quilt and the technique. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it up here. Just to recap, in case you didn't see the video, I used the Moda Cake Mix papers to make this quilt, and I used an Anne of Green Gables fabric line. I did a collaborative with Fallon from So Be It Quilts in making this, and we both struggled with the sizes of the blocks not coming out. Some of you have suggested that the reason they didn't come out was because I pressed the paper after I sewed it to the fabrics. I pressed the back. So what I decided to do was go back and try it without pressing, and I had basically the same results. They were off maybe a little bit less, like a 1/16 of an inch less, but they still turned out way too small, especially the half square triangles. So I don't know, I might have got a bad batch, maybe a bad printing, maybe even it was a counterfeit product. I'm not sure. I did buy it at a reputable quilt shop. I'm a little surprised because Moda is a reputable company. I can't imagine they're putting out a product that doesn't work. I am gonna try maybe another cake mix and see if I have better luck with a different design, and I will keep you posted on that. As for my awesome cutting table, the Buick that we call it still is not painted. It's big and it's scary and I need to get on it, but I just am intimidated by it, and I really just need to do it. I just need to paint it. Some of you have said that I should stain it. I would stain it. Trust me, I would. Had I known what it was going to look like at the end, I would have made sure we used all the same type of wood and we would have been able to stain it. But unfortunately, because of the wood we used and the mix of different woods, it would look really weird stained because it wouldn't match. So I do have to paint it. And I will paint it. That should be my goal. By June 1st, I have it painted. I hope so. I should. I got it. I have to do it. I have to do it because it's such a cool piece and it really does deserve to be painted and finished. So finally, the thing I need your opinion on is this panel. I bought this at a yard sale for $1. When I saw it, I bought it, well, partially because it was $1, and secondly because I thought it'd be great to practice free motion machine quilting on. But then I started looking at it and I really loved some of the motifs and thought it would be a really cute Christmas quilt if I chunk it up or did something else with it. Even if I did one of those panels like that look like a window or something like that. So I need your opinion. What would you do? Would you keep it to free motion quilt on and practice that? Would you make it bigger and then do that? Would you cut it up? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Make sure you take some time to sew, and I will see you soon. Bye.